What's up, YouTube? Welcome to more trades. I'm gonna give you my TA on Sol, and I think Sol has lower targets, 22 to 24k. Sorry, 22 to $24 range possibly. If we look at the high over here, the peak of Sol, it's around the 140k. We had a wave down coming down, wave one coming down, wave two up in green, wave three was this whole part, and we had a wave 4 coming up, and we're making a wave 5, so that's a 5 wave down. Now if we dissect this wave 3, you can see clearly we had 3 waves down, 5 waves down. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, and we came down for 5. I'll change the color on this. Let's make it yellow. This is the count within the wave 3. Now you can see wave 3 has completed, say over here on this wick down here, and we're possibly making a wave 4. How high would a wave 4 usually go? It goes to 0.236 to 0.382 of the wave 3 retracement. Now if we look at the smaller count in this wave down, wave 5 in yellow, from 4 to 5, and I'll just put this aside, and I'll take this aside, and let's look at this zoomed in. Get rid of the volume. Let's take a look at this zoomed in of wave 5. You can see that clearly the fifth wave of wave 3 here it was. This was the fifth wave within the bigger wave 3. 2. This whole thing was a 1, 2, 3. So this whole thing was a 3, and we were coming for 4, and we should be going for 5. Now this count, this micro count, so I said it should retrace to 0.236 to 0.382 of the wave 3. So if we take it from the top of 3 to the bottom of 3, you can see that I'll just get rid of this wave count. You'll see that the peak over here is around the 0.236, actually almost to the 0.382. So that satisfies the condition of a wave 4 up. Now let's get rid of this retracement. Now how low could a wave 5 go? Wave 5 could be as big as a wave 1 if we're just going on this micro count, or it can even be bigger. So if we want to measure wave 5, we go from the beginning of 1 over here at the top to the end of 1 to the top of 4. So if we say wave 5 can go up to 1-to-1 extension of wave 1, you have that target over there of at least 24k. That is like 24.8, 25k. That is an initial target for my wave 5 of this micro 3, and once we're done, we'll be going up for 4 and then back down for the bigger 5. Now let's get rid of all this, and I'll show you the other target. The first target was around the 24, 25k. My other target is on the 30-minute chart. You can see that Bitcoin on the 30-minute was forming a range from back here. So if you look here, was forming a channel, a rising channel. We have a parallel channel. We need 3 pivot points. So we have 1 down here, and the second one, you connect it to the second one over here, and you connect it to this peak over here, and you can see we had a channel. We wicked above, we pushed above and came back into the channel over there, and we came down and broke down the channel, liquidity grab again, and now we're hitting our heads in the middle of the channel, and we're about to break the channel. Actually, we've just broken the channel while I'm recording this. Now, how do you measure the measured move of this channel? You go from the top of the channel to the bottom of the channel, you draw a line, a trend line, and then you put it at the breakout. So if I say the breakout was here initially, this was the beginning of the breakout, that's where you put it, and that would take us down to 22.34. And even if you say no, the breakout was here, this is a measured move, it's around the 23k. So between the $22 to $23 to $24 is my next target for Solana. But if I want to go in a big account, I'll get rid of this. As I was saying, on the daily we have a much bigger account, and I can show you that at the moment we could just be in the big 1 2 3 4 5. Wave 5 doesn't have to finish now. Wave 5 can go even deeper, so we can go with this 1 over here, take it up to 2, and this whole thing was a 3, and then we had a spike up for a 4, and now we're going for 5. How deep can a 5 go? It can go at least the measurement of 1. So we take that from the top, you measure it, you take the length of 1 to the bottom of 1, and you bring it to the peak, the top of 4, and you look at the fib extension at that point, and you can see the fib extension of a 1-to-1 is at $9, and if it decides to even extend, then it would go to the negative. That's I don't think so, but yeah, it could go down to $9 to $10 Solana. That's a very bearish count, but that's what the charts are showing at the moment. The trend is down, so we should be aware that trade the trend. The trend is your friend. Don't trade against the trend, you'll get wrecked. At the moment we're below moving averages. So if I pull out some moving averages, we're below several moving averages on the daily, all moving averages. If we go on the 4-hourly, same thing. This is including the 10, 20, 50, 100 up to the 400. And we even go on the hourly. Let's see, what did we just bump our head on? Okay, we hit our head on the green and the blue EMA. The green and the blue will be the 100 and the 50 EMAs. That's on the hourly, and we're pulling down. The same can be said for Bitcoin. We could have more downside. I was looking at the daily, and I was looking at the RSI and the daily, trying to find if I can see any bullish divergence on the daily chart to indicate that it's going to be a reversal. I noticed that we had a bullish divergence on the daily chart. I'll just mark it out, but it could be erased if we break the lows again. We had this line, lower lows on the price action and higher lows on the RSI. That tells you this is called bullish divergence, and it's indication of a reversal. But if Bitcoin pushes lower, then it won't reverse up at the moment. You need to see Bitcoin's price rise up, get support somewhere here, go up, get support and go up, then maybe come down again. It should go up in a 3-wave move and go down again. Let me rephrase that. Bitcoin needs to go, we should have a 3-wave, to get bullish divergence we need a 3-wave move, which we just got right now. If you go on the 4 hourly, you could see it clearer. We just got it now on the smaller time frame, but the problem is we got it now and we need to make a lower low while the RSI makes a higher low. So we should make a lower low and not break it. So that's what happens. Look, now we have bullish divergence. As I said, we need to maintain this level. We need not break the lows. If we break the lows now that we have, that we put in early on today, then we will be going further down. So what point am I talking about? If we break this level 2564, then it means we're not pulling out of here now. We need to pull up. Bitcoin needs to pull up in a 3-wave move in a way that it pulls, or in a 5-wave move, sorry, it needs to pull the RSI up. And after it does that, it will go up, and in the same fashion RSI will go up, and then it needs to come down in a 3-wave move. RSI will come down and make a higher low, and then we need to push up again and get support somewhere around here or these levels. So that's how Sol, Bitcoin, Solana, Bitcoin, Ethereum, any market, this is how it happens. You get bullish divergence and you get a reversal after a bear trend. But at the moment, my targets are 22 to 24K. Let's see how it plays out. Hope you enjoyed the video and it was of use, and I hope you liked it. Please smash the likes, comment. If you have any coins or markets you want me to do TA on, mention them in the comments. If you don't like the stream, dislike it. I post almost daily. I post updates. Today is a big day. Today is a trend-based fib time on the 19th. And the options were expired yesterday. And there'll be a lot of movement maybe today to the downside. And I mentioned, if you watch my previous videos, I had mentioned the 10th and the 15th as trend-based fib times, and they hit and they caused movement to the downside. So just be aware that it's a trend-based fib time. Fibonacci numbers usually hit and they're either continuation of a trend or a reversal. But at the moment the trend is down. It's a very strong trend. We're very, very oversold, but we're still continuing down with all that's happening around. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, or dislike. Either way, you're helping this stream. Thank you.